Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today on Tallidus Plays, we are back in our Build 42 Rosewood playthrough, and we have made the fire department a home of our very own. And on today's episode, there has been talk in some of the comments that there actually is a gun store apparently now in Rosewood, a dedicated firearm supplier. I believe it's somewhere behind the old motel. So our goal for this particular episode is to find said gun store and loot it for all of its delicious weaponry. So we're going to drop off quite a few items here into our lockers, and we're going to make a lot of room for our potential boon of weaponry. So we're going to unload here, do a little bit of inventory management, then I'll get back out on the road, do some zombie cleanup, and we will continue from there. We got all of our usual items. Okay, we got a water bottle. I don't think I want to take the gas can. We're leaving a lot of stuff behind on purpose here. We want to operate pretty light. That's the goal here. Don't forget to have a nice breakfast before you go out for the day. We're going to drink from that sink. We'll fill up our water bottle. And you know what? Let me check the TV if I can maybe catch woodwork. I don't know if it's going to be an option. Let's see, turn that on. Hey, the cook show, that's right. So yeah, we will enjoy the cook show here for a minute. Salad special, interesting. And yes, you see 7-11 on my digital watch. That's July 11th, which means that we are officially on the third day of our survival journey here. That we're playing on outbreak mode here in build 42. And Rosewood is sort of the main operating area for now, although we might expand in the not too distant future to other towns and areas of the map. We have quite a large group of zombie bodies out here. Another side objective for this episode will be to locate and possibly secure one of those green rolling trash cans, because apparently you can use those to dispose of zombie corpses. And I'm going to take a look at this bad boy. I need better storage. My little red car there does not have the best storage. This is a really nice car. Okay, if I can find a key for it, that would be great. Kill this zombie here. Okay, got anything useful on you? Not really. Okay. We're a little peckish. I forgot to eat breakfast. I made a whole big deal about eating breakfast before we left. And here I go running around with that. That's fine. We'll just eat a granola bar for now. We got water. Did I even fill my water bottle, though? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's take a peek and see if maybe I can't get a key for this vehicle. That would be really nice. Like the back seat. No trunk access. Alright, we're going to shatter this window and see. There we go. Slide to the driver's side here. Okay, we got a matchbook, which we'll take for future usage. No key, unfortunately. Oh, I guess I didn't slide to the driver's seat. Let's see. We can at least unlock the trunk, though, and see if maybe anything's in the trunk. Sometimes the key is in the trunk. It's weird. That would be unfortunate, right? The zombie apocalypse is happening, and you lock your keys in your trunk. What are you going to do? Okay. I think now's a good time to jump in our vehicle and drive around to see if we can't find that gun store here in Rosewood. Oh, actually, let me check the trunk, too, before we leave, because I don't know if I emptied it properly. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in this trunk. Okay, I think we take everything else out, and we'll just dump it on the ground for now. Yeah, we'll get it later on. I'm going to leave the ice cream, though, so we'll get that ice cream. Yes, the ice cream goes into our duffel bag because we're going to eat it. Yes, ice cream in the early game is a great way of getting tons of calories on board, because you'll see our weight is still decreasing as we continue our playthrough here. So you want to keep that weight up in the early game. It starts dropping quick, and it might be in trouble. If you get too light, you get a little underpowered. So, all right, we're a little tense. Probably just need to light one up here, so we'll do that now. Again, the police station is still fairly overrun. We will eventually clear that out, but it's not exactly on my short list. That is a bit further down on my list of priorities. Again, I was told that the gun store is somewhere on the west side of town, and I believe it's meant to be behind the old motel. Again, if you hold right-click, you can kind of see the underside of some of these trees. Let's see, that's a dance school. Okay, let's go over this way. Again, I don't know exactly where... Oh, that's old bar. Okay, nothing there. That's mechanical area. Just kind of taking my time here driving throughout the city. I don't want to go crazy here. I don't know if it's marked as a motel. Okay, that might be the motel right there. So this could be the area where the gun store is. This would be on the west side of town. But we'll drive down here and just double check in this area. That's the driving school. That's right. We've been past here before. So we're going to reverse. Oops. There we go. Yeah, we're going to reverse and check. I think I have a pretty good idea where we're looking for this gun store. There's some chatter online that it's like a secret gun store. I don't really think it's secret. I just think it's not very well known. Oh, a survivor house. Definitely going to have to check that out. Laundromat. Okay. Again, I'm just playing this very conservatively. That is an interesting one there, too. So the Bright Flag Inn. Could that be the gun store? Bail bonds. Okay. So I believe this is the motel over here. Or at least a motel. Yeah, that's a motel. Okay, so yeah, I think that might be the gun store. That two-story building with the garages. The two green garages. So we're going to kind of hop around there and see how that looks. It does seem to be a good potential candidate. Again, I'm trying to be very cautious with throttling the engine. I do not want to rev this too much because we're trying not to draw every zombie to our area. But we're drawing quite a few. Let's hop out here and do a little combat. Let's go. Again, I'm going to try to fight them on the grass whenever possible. Keeping zombie corpses off the road is always ideal. Don't forget to check your 6 every once in a while. Even with keen hearing, you can always lose track of the zombies behind you, and you're going to have a bad time. Oh, almost got me there. So did that one. Getting a little fast and loose here. I need to be a bit more cautious. Yeah, let's back up a little bit here. Okay. Come on. Go. I get some good swings in with this crowbar. Ankle biter. Okay. I'm gonna zip around here. Look at that. I'm already getting a little out of breath. Already unpleasantly hot as well because of some of the things we're wearing. I'm still not entirely sure. Oh, I don't know. That could be a gun store. Also, I didn't realize I was dragging that many zombies. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is a lot of zombies. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a couple of shouts here and draw them away from our current position. I don't know how I didn't draw all these guys, but that's fine. What I'm going to do is draw them up towards the... let's get a little distance here. Whatever this is, tell me this is not the gun store. No. That's fine. Veteran services, nothing crazy. So yeah, we're going to drag this little horde up, and then I'm going to do a little zip around the back of this building. Kind of like so. Again, while we still have the energy to do so, this is not always the best idea because you're running blind into another potential horde of zombies. But what I'm going to do is kind of run around the back here and just go up into the woods. Break eye contact or break line of sight and come back down on the street itself. That's at least the plan for now. Running into the woods like a madman. Again, it's really easy to break a line of sight in the woods. Of course, that goes both ways. This means we can't see zombies in front of us either, so keep that in mind. And remember, don't sprint through the woods. If you're running through trees and stuff, you could cut your hands. So just go back to normal walking speed. It is not worth getting all those cuts and slashes on your hands. But then when we emerge from the heavy growth, we go back into sneak mode, and then we can do a quick little sneak back down to the area that we are at. Also, this is kind of an interesting little house. Very, very cute little abode here with a little garden out front, a little pond. Not too shabby. We might actually pop our head in here. Also, I wouldn't mind using the backyard to continue back to the area that we were at. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of urban looting in this particular area. See what's up. Also, let's get some water while we're here. Drink, we'll fill our bottle. There we go. Never a bad idea. Okay, and then I'm going to catch the 12 o'clock show, Life and Living. Canned sardines. Ooh, hey now. We got some good stuff here. We'll grab the canned sardines. Again, I'm going to try to remember to put things into our duffel bag. We'll eat this ice cream too, because it's going to go bad sooner than later. Remember, keep an eye out for the Mason's Chisel. Apparently that's a lot more rare than I thought it was, so really good way to level up your chiseling. And also, the cough is killing me here. Oh, I don't know if any of you have seen it, but I did the Build 42 CDDA challenge, and the cough is surprisingly loud. Yeah, it draws zombies in like a freaking dinner bell. It is not cool. So, try to avoid the cough. I don't know, again, I picked the smoker trait, so that might, you know, catch us off guard. It's really bad, you know. I wish there was a way. I understand, right, that's the nature of the beast. That's the trade-off for what you consider free, quote-unquote free stat points when you're building your character. But I do wish there was a way to at least temporarily muffle it, because that cough is pretty hard to deal with. Yes, we have zombies coming in, but I think it's just a few. And by a few, I mean 3. Oh, nice. Threw him off the rhythm. Excellent. Okay, let's loot these bad boys. Nothing going there. Okay. TV. Life and Living. Tune it in. Okay, and then we'll wait. We have a little bit of time till noon, so I will keep looting the rest of the house. I think there was a little bit more in the kitchen we could check. Let's see here. Bowl of oatmeal. Oh, rotten. Okay, that's not good. You know, don't forget the little things. A pancake mix, a whisk, not a bad idea. Again, we're grabbing a few, you know, non-essentials, but nice to have. Flashlight, not the worst idea. Battery, that's terrible. That's not worth grabbing. Empty battery. Corkscrew, no. I don't really think we need that. You can open bottles, I think, without it. Now, the can opener is a different story. Let's check the backyard here just to see if I'm going to set myself up for failure. Okay, it looks like we have a fairly clear route, at least to the next house, and hopefully down to the gun store. Again, I'm not entirely sure that is the gun store, but if I was a betting man, that's where I would look first. I'll say it like that. Let's check out the garage here. I love these detached garages that have a little bit more personality to them. The oven and the microwave out back, it's pretty cool. Can I open this? Ooh, that's the green rolling bin I was looking for. Look at that. So apparently if you go up to these bins, you can actually, yeah, delete all. You can delete everything in it. So this is all, well, we'll get, well, hold on. I don't want to, okay. So if you click delete all, yeah. So the idea is you can fit zombie corpses inside of these and use them to delete the zombie corpses out of the world, which means that you can clean up your base without having to carry zombie corpses everywhere. So we'll definitely come back by here and grab that rolly bin for sure. Fortunately, I don't think there's any windows. Let's go back inside and catch our shows. Yeah, there's no windows to get in there, which is kind of crummy. But I do want to catch Woodwork, which I think comes on at noon. Let's see, Life and Living, Volume 3. Okay. Dare I relax? Oh, I don't want to just sit on the ground. That's crazy. Round couch, rests. Oh, it's probably because, yeah, there's a coffee table in the way. And maybe the armchair? No, interesting. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna, I guess, yeah, we'll sit on the ground and rest for a minute here. While I'm doing that, let's do a little bit of inventory management while we're watching our show. Looks pretty good overall, actually. We got some new fresh food. Orange juice cartons, sardines, bologna bread. Oh, we got a sandwich cooking here. We can make a sandwich. I'm gonna fast forward through this. There you go, another level of carpentry. And then a little bit more. Okay. And perfect timing, because it sounds like another zombie is on the way. Turn that off. We'll just leave that garage to its own devices for now. I'm not going to stress about it, but we do know that green rolly bin is there. If we can't find any other ones closer to the car, that's the one I'll be grabbing to bring back to the base. Again, the main reason to grab those rolly bins is to dispose of all the zombie corpses so that I'm not constantly retching of the fetid corpse smells in front of my base every time I go there. Let's see, no zombies here. You know, there's a good little chunk still chilling, so I'm going to take my time and really thoroughly wipe out the zombies in this area, because I do not want to have to deal with a massive horde as I attempt to loot the gun store. Still not 100% sure that is the gun store, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Hey, back door's open. Nice. Click on these lights. Ooh, we got some options here. We got RPG manual, empty jar. Oh, this is all sorts of... Look at this. We got leather water bag. We'll grab that for future usage. Time. Love the pun. Mildew cure. That'll come in handy if we ever do any sort of agriculture. Multiple handy knives, which we don't really need at this point. I don't. Does the handy knife lose condition as you use it? I don't think it does. I think it's only if you use it like a weapon. Yeah, I mean, it technically does damage, I suppose, but we'll grab that rope, I guess. Various cooking inclement. Oh, wow, we got fresh cooked jar of tomatoes jar. We'll grab these for sure. Throw those in the fridge back at base. Again, I think you could freeze jarred food. I'm not sure if it needs to be refrigerated or frozen. I'm sure that it would help last longer if we did that, though. Lots of electrical stuff. Very cool. Do we have anything else that is a little bit of twine? We'll grab that. Nothing else too crazy, to be fair. Okay. Let's check the toolbox. Oh, look at those. More of those bins. Excellent. But yeah. We're going to use... well, let's check the bins. You never know what's in the trash. And I always like to throw garbage bags on the ground, because look at that. We got licorice, all sorts. Not the healthiest snack, but, you know, this does stave off the unhappiness. So we will go ahead and eat that trash snack. Nothing like a little trash snack to lighten the mood. And let's see, how many zombies are still in this area? I know I dragged a lot over to that zone. I'm hoping that we made this a little bit more manageable. Again, yes, it looks like... Oh no. Somebody's alarm is going off. Some zombie had an alarm in their pocket. Ay. Okay, well... We'll see how that pans out. Okay, nothing in your pocket. Okay, yeah, there's only like 4 or 5 in this immediate area, so I think we did a decent job. Let's whisper. Try to get their attention. Come on over to the grass. I think we did a decent job of luring that main horde out of this area for now. Here's the question, though. I seriously doubt that I'm going to get a key for the gun store, so we might have to be creative. Oh, there's a residence key. I'm going to grab that. We might have to get a little creative with the way in which we enter this store. And look at that set alarm. I bet dollars to donuts. This is the alarm that was just going off. Let's see. That alarm. Okay. Turn it off. Okay, that's fine. We'll throw that back down on the ground. I don't know if you get experience for dismantling electronics anymore. I think you actually have to... They made the experience more linked to, like, production instead of destruction, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, yep, that looks like a gun store to me. All the trappings of a store full of firearms, which could be quite nice. So, drop that backpack here. I would sure like to know if I have the key for this. So let's just try the front door first. Ah, okay, of course it's locked. Well, maybe this is the owner. Please be the proprietor, that would be great. Come on. Alright, not you. Okay, that's fine. I know there's another zombie chilling over here, but we'll see here in the not too distant future. Let me get a little better look at our situation here. I'll back this up a little. Okay. Oh, there you are. You're right there. Okay. Crispy rice square. Oh, we'll grab that. Couldn't hurt. Come over here. I want to fight you. I want to fight you. Get over here. Fried onion rings, fresh out of the trash. Yum, yum, yum. And also, I'm not entirely sure if I have a hacksaw yet, so we'll actually grab that too. And the toast. Fresh toast. What do we have here? We've got a rotten muffin, beef patty, stale. Okay, we're not going to grab those, but we will grab... Oh, that's tempting. Some good fertilizer. We'll grab that too. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to knock you out. Responding to my whispers at all. Maybe you have the keys that I seek. Maybe not. All right, back to the gun store here. So, we've got a few options. Obviously, we could look for the glorious sledgehammer. Sledges be praised. I'm actually going to go over here and check this garage to see if the off chance they happen to have that sledgehammer. But if we don't have the sledgehammer, there's a few other options. We could use, I believe, propane. And we could use a torch to actually... you know, get the bars off the windows. So just go through the window. I don't know if that's going to be an option. But look at this. We got some good-looking items in here. Okay. Steel, ball peen hammer, knee pad, duct tape, nails, rope. Grab that rope. Well, I'm not really sure what else is going on here. And where did that zombie go? Are you in here? No? Where did they shatter that window just now? So we're getting tense again. Somebody's banging on the doors. Sleeping pills. We'll grab those. Nothing else going there. Okay. Let's check the kitchen. Still, you know, we'll grab a bottle opener. I don't really know if we need it or what. Grabbing various food items. We're trying to build out our pantry back at the fire department, so that's why I'm being a little bit over looting right now. Normally do not loot all these kinds of things, but it is nice to have, you know, kitchen knife, even things like I already got a can opener, a strainer, not a bad idea. We'll get one of those. Can we put it in our holster? No, we can't. Okay, we'll just put it in our normal inventory. That's okay. Slightly over encumbered, fine by me. Again, I'm just grabbing various things that are useful for actually cooking, right? You know, you need sometimes you need a knife, a spoon, maybe a fork, a bowl. So actually always a good item to have a bowl. It's used in a surprisingly large amount of recipes. I'm just going to eat these strawberries because they look tasty. Yeah, let's go back to the car. We'll dump some stuff in the trunk and then we'll continue on our attempt to loot the gun store. Yeah, look at that. Zombies banging on the... I don't know if he's actually trying to get in or not, but I will let him. We're going to come up here and knock this zombie out. Again, I'm a little over encumbered, so we need to be very cautious with our combat. Okay. Again, I did draw that whole horde away, so there's a good chance one of those guys may have been the ones holding the key that we seek. So again, we could use a torch, or we could burn a wall. That's very dicey though, because then you're risking obviously burning down the entire store. So I'm not sure if I would want to do that, but you could theoretically just burn your way into the structure. Again, very, very last ditch kind of thing to do. Not my first choice. I'm gonna throw all that I can into the trunk of the car here. And then I hear a few zombies that are definitely interested in my brains. Hopefully they don't come to surprise me. Okay, let's take a peek around. Okay, yeah, we're doing okay. I'm not gonna get back in the car right now. We don't want to turn it on and draw their attention until we're basically ready to leave. They have a green rolly bin right there. Oh, right here, actually. Yeah, honestly, that might be the play. Yeah, we'll just run this one over. So again, the idea is all you got to do, grab that heavy duty flashlight as well. If I'm not mistaken, heavy duty flashlights can be used to make like a pole lamp or like a light fixture at your base, which is always nice. We're gonna check out this garage. I would love to find the sledgehammer. Just in general, it's great to have, but specifically to get into this freaking gun store, that would be awesome too. Let's go around back though and see, because there is a stairwell up the back, and I don't know if this is connected at all. I'm sure it's detached because, you know, why wouldn't it be? But we're gonna hop this fence here. Oh god, not my smartest idea. I have to take care of a few of these bad boys. Okay. Get them off their feet. Get them off their feet. There we go. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Knock them down on the floor. And you are getting some. Little crowbar for you. Little crowbar for you. Ooh, okay. That was a little dicey. Alright, loot these bodies. See, I'm tempted to let him bang on that all day, but I don't think he's gonna not gonna do any legitimate damage to it. So, I don't know. A little torn there. Not a bad vehicle. Battery could use some work, but otherwise fairly usable. Ooh, maybe this has the key. Cigarette pack, we'll take that. Go in the main inventory. Shoes, tote bags. Somebody went shopping. Ooh, a Rosewood map. Let's read this. Yeah, there we go. Family, community, friendship, Rosewood. So if I'm not mistaken, now we can look at our map and we have basically unlocked, yep, the whole Rosewood area by looking at that map. So perfect map to find at this juncture in our playthrough. Now we have a really good idea of what's where. And hey, a key for this particular vehicle. Why don't we grab that actually? Couldn't hurt. Again, there's a little bit of gas in the tank, so now we have a backup if we need it. Let's check the trunk as well. Look at that zombie's just losing his mind. Garbage bag, plastic bag, sewing kit. Sewing kit, we're going to grab that. Again, deep wounds require stitching, and it is a very common way to die is if you don't stitch up a deep wound. Again, see my playthrough on the CDDA challenge. That is huge problem, is stitching up. Ooh, is this back door open? Oh, it is. Oh, I see. This is a short fence, so they're seeing me. Okay. I was wondering why I could even see these zombies. Oh, this looks like a former police officer here. Also, I'm hearing more zombies rapping on the walls nearby. I don't know what's going on there. And is my guy getting terrified here? What's going on? At breaking point. What is so freaking me out right now? Holster. We've already got that. We got an M9 pistol. We'll throw that in our bag. My guy's losing his marbles, though. Yeah, we could disassemble this door. So it's locked, but we're just going to crack it open. Again, I believe all you need is a screwdriver and a hammer, and you can just disassemble it. Yeah. Screwdriver or a multi-tool and a hammer. And yeah. So the front door is all barricaded. The back door is just a wooden door, so easy peasy. I don't know why I'm at breaking point like this, though. What is going on with my character? Oh, that's where they get you. Oh, I should have seen this coming. The inner door is still a deadbolted door. Okay. Let's go upstairs, shall we? I want to get away from all these corpses. I think that's freaking my guy out. Also, let me get back to my crowbar. Okay. Which is almost toast. It's almost out of condition, so there we go. He's the zombie that has been making so much noise. Gonna ruin this bathroom, but c'est la vie. Not a bad little safe house, actually, here. Shame I'm about to ruin it with zombie blood, but you know. Okay, so we've got... I think we already have a pipe wrench. I'm gonna take it. Even if I'm not using it for anything else, it's still a pretty good weapon, too, so... We're gonna fill our bottle. Okay, not too shabby. We'll close that. We'll close this just so we have a warning in case a zombie follows us up the stairs. And then, let me see here. It is... I don't know what is... I guess they're at the front door again. Tons of food in this fridge. Good lord. Yeah, tons of food. Also, apparently in 42, when you click on certain parts of the fridge, it relates to, like... Yeah, you click the top, it's the freezer. The bottom is the fridge. So, like, physically on the map, it's kind of cool. My guy is just going crazy. Let's do the cigarillo. This will de-stress him out. While a zombie bangs on the door, we're just gonna pretend like he's not there. And you know what? Let's turn on the news. Okay, well, that de-stressed him a little bit. Is there something nice to watch? What about the Brennan Movie Channel, right? There we go. Should de-stress him a little bit. Okay, still at breaking point. Is it because I'm soaked with zombie blood? That might be it too. Maybe I need to just clean... Oh, residence key. So that could be... If the residence is the building, this could be exactly what I needed. Oh, unfortunately, we have quite a few zombies knocking on the door, so let's take care of these. I don't like that at all. Better to take care of 3 than wait for 7 to build up and then be stuck inside of the room, so that's what we're doing here. A little bit of culling of the herd, if you will. And then, yeah, I think I need to wash myself up here a little bit, because this is getting kind of crazy, so... I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna wash ourselves. Will this de-stress me a little bit? Okay, not much. Let's wash our clothes here. Wash all clothing. Go zip through that real quick. Maybe it's just because he hears that zombie going bananas on the door downstairs. Who knows? I'm very curious to see if this will work down there, though. Will my key work on the lower level? It does! Oh, that's amazing! Okay, well, let's go out front and just kill these zombies then, since they're being so annoying. Hello! Yes, I know. You know, that means that this is now one of our best side buildings to take refuge in, because the whole building, we can close those doors. And yes, the zombies will eventually beat them down, but not a bad place to be. So we've got various... Yeah, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Okay, folks, we're going to need to bring the car around, I think. Unless we want to use our newly found car. Look at all this. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, let's do a little bit of display action. Another key, but that's for the same residence, so we'll leave it. Red dot sight, tritium pistol sights, tons of ammo. Is this cage literally caged in, though? Can I not get through here? What? Disassemble generic wall. Oh, that's not what I want. I want this one. Disassemble. I guess we could just use the saw. Yeah, let's do that. We have a saw that we found. We're gonna go back to the car here and grab that saw. I might switch the cars out, to be honest, because our car right here cannot be any better than this white car. I know the white car has better storage anyways, so that's what we're gonna do, folks. I think we have succeeded at our goal here. Again, my guy is absolutely freaked out, but what we're going to do is hop in the car, turn it on, grind the engine, attract all the zombies in the vicinity. We're going to pull it up right about here. I'm actually going to pull it into this driveway. Okay. Kill the engine. Hop out. Narrate everything I'm doing. Make sure there's nothing of value. Yeah, look at that. We got all this stuff in the rear left seat. So I need to make sure to grab all of that. Let's kill these zombies first, though. Yeah, see, they're all listening. Probably because my muffler had damage. So yeah, we basically were attracting quite a few zombies. Oh, my guy is not having a great time right now. Quite stressed out. Whoop. Okay. This is why we pull the car out into this driveway, so I had a hunch we'd have a few zombies to kill. I didn't think it would be this many, but we're doing okay. We're still unpleasantly hot because it's almost 80 degrees. And you know, it's July 11th, so that's going to happen. It's going to get a little hotter before it gets cooler. So eventually we might have to ditch the old fire pants, or the fireman pants, because these are, I know these are causing a lot of the heat that my guy is experiencing. So, let's kill you. Don't know if I've checked that backpack yet, but we'll see. Okay, and your toast as well. Backpack. Yeah, okay, just a book in there, okay. One might call it a book bag. Alright, so, I think we've killed a lot of the zombies. And maybe it was just the presence, because it seems like he's already starting to calm down a little bit. Now he's just agitated. So, yeah, honestly, I think this is a better vehicle, because it's definitely going to have better storage. Yeah, look at that. 39 in the trunk. Could be better. But it is better than what we currently got. So we're going to cautiously pull this out here. Go. Okay, it doesn't seem to be as nimble, but that's probably nature of the beast. Do I leave this here? No, I think we take it. Yeah, I think we take it. Get rid of these garbage bags and stuff. Okay, so everything can go into the back. And then I'm going to dump everything from this car into this car. So maybe we pull them up side by side. So here's another little inventory management trick. You can pull up two trunks next to each other. You can transfer without having to put everything on your character. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. I'm also going to take a look under the hood. Yeah, but this thing has just been beat up. I've been driving it all over Rosewood like a madman. So, yeah, if you angle these like so, and then don't forget to turn it off because, you know, zombies. Okay. We're going to have to kill this guy. We got a few more that clearly heard that. So, yeah, we're going to have to kill these guys. Hello. This one sounds closer. Yep, there we go. That's the one I was listening. Okay. Here we are. Okay. We're okay right now. Yeah, nothing crazy. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, come on. You two? At two, Brutus? At two? Alright, come on. Come get these brains. Come on. Yeah, I think this car is just messed up so much it's just loud. Another reason to maintain the condition of your vehicles so that they run quieter. That way you don't attract a horde every single time you turn the engine on. So, could I theoretically have both of these in trunks accessible at the same time? Ah, not quite. That's fine. I'm not going to mess with it then. We're not going to go crazy. So, we'll just take everything out of this trunk and put it into the other trunk. Or we'll put it into my duffel bag, then we'll put it into the other trunk. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, make sure you put it into the trunk, not the trash bag sitting next to the trunk, as I am very prone to do. There's another zombie coming up close, I just don't know exactly where. And I hope I picked dexterous, didn't I? Good. Okay. Now, dexterous is very important in Build 42. I will probably do a video on, you know, skills and perks to select at the beginning of the game. Just because some of the 42 ones are a little bit different. I don't know if I mentioned them in my 42 tips video in much detail. So we're going to grab everything. I don't need the notepad. I don't really care about the cereal or the dirty rag. We'll keep everything else, though. And yeah, definitely those crowbars and the pipe wrench, for sure. That is critical. Okay, anything else in the car? Something in the glove compartment? We'll grab the Fashion Bella magazine. Okay, throw these in the trunk over here. Actually, yeah, well, yeah, we'll do that. Because now what I want to do is grab the rolly bin from behind this and throw that into my car as well. And crowbars, very heavy. Box of screws, surprisingly heavy. Makes sense though, it's very dense. Okay, now we could get crazy and grab one of these dumpsters, but those are insanely heavy. So I think we're going to keep it simple for now and just grab the the rolly bin here. So let me go ahead and do a pickup on the wheelie bin. And yeah, that's going to over encumber my character, so we're going to walk it straight around to the car. Overloaded, a little sad, but hopefully we can cheer ourselves up, you know, with some literature and some maybe television when we get back to base. Let's grab the wheelie bin and chuck it in the back seat. Oh, we're gonna have to go into the seat. Okay, let's do that. Hop it into the car. Okay, so we want the front right seat. That's fine, we'll throw it there. And this is going to be great for maintaining our base. Okay, but we're not done yet, are we, folks? No, because we have some guns to loot. This is the whole reason we came here, is for all of these fantastic weapons. So, let the looting begin. First off, I'm going to see if there's any cool shirts and things. Not so much. That's okay. We don't really need money. Not going to worry about many of these magazines. I might grab the fishing one just to have it. Look at that carton of rounds. These are all very heavy, so we're going to grab all this ammo. We're going to load up on everything, basically. We're going to fill this whole car up with weaponry. So I'm glad we found this duffel bag, because it's going to get a lot of use here. Again, I'm just avoiding being too weighed down. I don't want my character to get like crazy debuffed for any reason, so we're going to kind of piecemeal this. It's front right seat, rear left seat. Get rid of all these tote bags eventually. It's kind of complicating things with inventory management, but that's okay. We got the important stuff here. Queasy, not feeling too good. That's not a good idea. Tons of dead corpses, that's why. So yeah, we're getting corpse sickness. That is not ideal. I'm gonna close that door for now. Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful on that. Staying away from the corpses for a little while. We've been around corpses all day, basically. Ooh, I wonder if I could... Encumbrance reduction. It's a key ring. Oh, it's a pine tree key ring. Got it, okay. We'll grab the double barrel shotgun and the choke. Grab, let's see, all of this. Well, maybe not the holster, but we'll go around and grab everything else other than that magazine. Sorry, other than the key. So these are all the weapons, the patrol revolvers, or patrol revolvers, patrol. All the ammo, if we could fit it. Yes, we can. Okay. And here's the next thing, folks. I want into this room. So what are we going to do? We're going to grab a saw, and we're just going to saw through that wall. I believe we can literally just saw it open. Again, the metal grates would be the obvious thing, right? But I don't think I have the metalworking prowess. So we're going to saw through that wall. Okay, luckily I'm not queasy anymore. I'm going to immediately get queasy again, though, as soon as I get near these stinking corpses. I'm surprised the smell is still... Are all my windows up? Huh. Okay, I guess the smell is still persistent. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll get rid of all of this in the rear right seat. And then I think I have a saw in the trunk. We're going to check that now. Pretty sure I put one in the trunk. Also just realized it is 10:20 local Zomboid time, so it's getting a little bit late in the day. But that's okay. Sorry, 8:20 local Zomboid time. I think I might have some food in the trunk as well, so let's check that out. Yeah, why not? We got some, what's fresh? What's fresh going bad? Toast. We'll eat some toast, and we'll grab a hacksaw, and that's what we need to continue the looting of the gun store. So let's go back in here, eat our toast, have our toast, and eat it too. Delicious. Okay, so we're not super hungry anymore. And now I think literally we go to the side here, we disassemble generic wall like so. And we're probably gonna break it, but I don't care. Because we're not trying to keep the building's integrity. We're trying to just get through the walls. And again, I'm not sure if this is meant to be a function, a feature, a bug, what have you. Normally, you'd sledge these walls or go through the metal or something, but I am taking the easy route here. Again, I might have to do something with this crate in the way. Or we could just maybe pop that wall open. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Here we go. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Look at all that ammo. Yeah, let's see. Can I just pop open this wall back here? Disassemble. Is it gonna let me? Disassemble recycling bin? No. 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 How do I... Yeah. That's fine. I could just empty this and maybe I can actually bring this crate back to base. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll empty it of all the ammo, and we're not even going to destroy it. We're going to pick it up and throw it in our car. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Don't forget to equip your weapon again. I keep forgetting to put the crowbar on my back. Let's do that now. Putting it on my back. That way, next time I go to equip the hammer, the crowbar will go back to the #1 slot and be easily accessible for when I inevitably get into a fight with zombies. Getting a little thirsty now as well, but that's fine. There's plenty of sinks in the vicinity. Let's dump off some more ammo into our vehicle. This is the back right seat. It's filling up quickly. Rear left seat can take a few more. And yes, I'll probably kick on the AC. I have earned it. Awful odor. Ugh, something smells awful. Front right seat. I don't think this could take anything. That's fine. At this point, that's okay. You know, we might have to come back for the rest of this. Yeah, I'm tempted to just keep grabbing. Well, how much does this box weigh? Let's see. If we were to pick it up, it is 7.5, so we can technically pick it up and I think put it in our duffel bag, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we're over encumbered. Can we move that to our duffel bag, or does it have to stay? Yes. Put a crate in a duffel bag. Well, there you go. Didn't know you could do that? Okay, yeah, these aren't containers anyways. More ammo, more ammo. Fantastic. I think maybe we just go totally over encumbered. I don't know. Let's just do it. Yeah, we'll fill up the duffel bag with whatever can hold. And then, yeah, I just want to take the whole thing. So we are set. So we're going to loot this entire store in one go, folks. All the ammo, all the weapons, all of the 12 gauge, all that jazz. So I'm going to take a little sip of water, though, because I am very thirsty. We will fill our bottle. And we'll head back to the car to head back to base. Now, I'm going to see if I can't maybe dump some of these things in the front seat, because I am extremely overloaded. You're going to hurt yourself carrying all that. And in fact, I am. Look at that. Upper and lower torso are getting strained by the second. So I'm going to say driver's seat. Can we drop anything in the driver's seat? Let's do that now. From the main inventory, you want to leave as much as you can in your duffel bag because it has the encumbrance reduction. So this is more effective. We basically just put a bunch of ammo at our feet in the vehicle. Can't really do anything else. So I think now's a great time to head back to base with our bevy of goodies. So let's see here. We are currently here on Shelf Street. Now that we have unlocked the entire Rosewood map, we have a really great idea of where to go. I'm probably going to do a little three-point turn here. Pop down Doctor's Lane, and I'll take Frederick Lane all the way around the outside and come across South Main like so. The idea is I don't want to drag all the zombies from Main Street here. That's what we're going to do. So, not a bad run at all. We've got a new vehicle. We need to fill it up with gas, but that'll happen eventually. I'm going to try to be a bit more cautious with the way we drive this sucker, though. Hold on. Let me check the map one more time. Okay, I need to go... Okay, well, yeah, we need to go this way. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious if I can with how I drive this sucker as I hit zombies. And hopefully keep things a little quieter when we're rolling through town. That way we can be a bit more sneaky with our approach to some of these situations. But that is a Rosewood gun store heist in the bag, literally and figuratively. And now we're going to come around the driver's school and approach our fire department from the safe side, I hope. Again, I'm not quite sure how the zombie migrations have been going. There we go. Dipping down the road here. Again, I'm going to try to speed up a little bit and then like let off the gas to idle through some of the higher population areas. Of course, I had to hit a zombie. A little bit of blood on the hood, you know, really adds to the whole cachet of the situation. So we're going to pull over here right next to the pile of zombie bodies. Maybe a little bit further, but yeah, we'll turn off the engine, hop out, and I'm immediately going to drop some ammo on the ground because I don't want to be over encumbered when I inevitably have to fight more zombies in about 5 seconds here. Okay, we're losing weight. Come on, still way down. Drop it, please. And then we're gonna actually unpack this and place it. Unpacking the crate, and I'm basically gonna put this right inside. Actually, might put this outside like so. The idea is this will be a quick drop inventory crate. So it'll stay outside. The idea is that I can immediately run up to it and be like, okay, I got 60 units of inventory to immediately drop into. We're going to draw these zombies over to the killing field, and we'll start working on this as well. Vile stench makes you feel ill. Not cool. Not cool at all. You know, I wonder, I think there was a respirator actually in one of these shops. I realized the respirator might be just what the doctor ordered to not get sick from all these zombie corpses laying around. If you wouldn't mind following me this way, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. It's right over here. You see you got blood on the hood. That's going to be a problem. You're going to want to wash that off, okay? That gets it into the clear coat, starts eating away. You're going to get rust. You don't want rust damage on the hood of your car. Also, I have a crowbar. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I think that is a bulletproof vest. It is. I'm not going to wear it, but we're definitely going to grab it because that is fantastic for defensive purposes. So don't mind if I do. Now it's a great time to grab that bin and chuck it over here as well. All right. Where did I put the bin? Back right seat, I think. Wheelie bin. Where are you? There it is. Okay, we'll throw that in. That's fine right there. Okay. And if I place it, will it be the wheelie bin? No, it will not. Okay, so we got to unpack the wheelie bin in order to place it. So unpack. And then, yeah, I think we're going to place it right here, actually, on the side of the building. Now, watch me realize that there's been one here the whole time. Is there a dumpster back? Hold on a second. There's a dumpster right over there. Okay, well, at least that wasn't the whole point of the episode. There's a dumpster right behind the fire department, guys. You could use that. So, yeah, you don't have to do all this. You could just kill them over there. But if you happen to kill any zombies over here, now you've got the option. So basically what you do is you walk up to a zombie corpse, you grab the corpse, and you just slide it on over to the garbage, and you click drop corpse into garbage. And then when that happens, there it is. The corpse is in the garbage, and you click delete all, and boom, that corpse is gone forever. You've removed the entity from the game, which is actually not a bad idea to make your game run a little bit better, but it's a very good idea if you're trying to avoid corpse sickness. Like here, you can see I have overwhelming stench, and I'm feeling queasy. So I'm only going to do a couple of these guys. The idea is I'm going to try to just do, you know, one or two at a time, and I'll make sure not to constantly get rid of ones that have good loot, because I think the other one had some fire department stuff that I should have probably taken off, but that's fine. And there you go. And I think that is where we'll end this particular episode. It's been a very eventful third day of survival. We did a huge looting run. We got tons of ammo. We're going to do a lot of base organization, probably on the next go-around here. But for now, my guy has earned a very well-deserved rest. So we're going to go inside, watch a little TV, get washed up, and call it a day. So if you've made it this far in the episode, please feel free to like and subscribe to keep up with my adventures here in Build 42 Rosewood. And until next time, this has been Tallidus Plays.